branding narrative. Conceptual guilt gear, twice as impressive as the real thing. It's on view in the left hemisphere of the drain. Cut just one wire and all is off. It is the coldest day in January. Sacral beach emptiness. Frozen puddles of seawater. Deck chairs wrapped in tarpaulins. Parasols in a row. Nothing like spears and stuff. This is a war-free zone. An empire of colorful towels and suntan naked bodies. Immobile in the sand. No soldiers here to collect stolen liquor with their helmets. No. Nothing like that. Just the ghosts of summer. Casualties of sunburn and the beach fatigue. Future ghosts. The past ghosts. Come and goes. On rotary bases. You've seen them, forgot them. They return to refresh your memories. To claim their persistence on the beach. Speed up the footage of surveillance cameras a few hundred times. And they're just the flicker on a hectic changing background. Season cycle. The threshold of mystery. No windows. Doors are closed. But come and peer through its keyhole. You'll see a naked reality. Hidden in plain sight. She's carrying a lantern in one hand. The other is resting on her thigh. Her head laid back. Lips parted. Profound yet disturbing erogenous blast. We are attracted by the sea whose blackness is merging with a darkened sky. We have been seduced by wind, voices, tales, and unseen monsters. Alleys here are supernaturally lit, dramatically fitted into the space. Theatrical lighting and staging transform the necessity into exciting new aesthetics. Their purpose is to go beyond the ordinary while drawing all its juices from every day's whereabouts of sense and boredom, meaning and despair, the dull-stalled fresh peak of disaster. In the post-social media age, these people overcome their shyness and claim the right to public spaces. Why should we have double standards? Why should we hesitate? The space is space, actual or virtual. This is the place. The exit is free for everyone. We are driven by its miraculous mundane sightings, fatal epiphanies, unfathomable shallow reenactments of ephemeral. Evanescence is the essence of time. What happens next? Script rehearsal. That's where actors get set in their roles, banging their heads against the fourth wall. Okay, folks. Let's try the glider scene again. Go ahead, Tommy. The warden stands with his hands over the fence and looks eerily at your house. Sina, a watchman, clicks his flashlight in the alley. Here's indeed a shrine where the gods own an earthly vacant lot on the land of empty people. In the waiting line of public dispensers for confiscated memories owned by a company with Delacroix rules and the silver flake answers. The magnificent shadow covers half of the city. Unknown vessels hover in the skies by days. After the initial shock had settled, people get used to. It's nothing new. Life goes on.
Lived experience. Please wait while I'm moving. In the clouds, 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 in the clouds. Here comes the rain. A thousand umbrellas. Open up like flowers. The rush hour in the city. It's a Friday. Alone on the loose, floats in the air. No one pays attention.
Now imagine that you upload your brain, and then the computer you immediately makes 3 copies of itself. There are now 4 computer yous and 1 biological you. The 5 of you start having different experiences and drift apart. Each will be independently conscious. As the biological you slowly ages, moving toward death, it watches the 4 computer yous go off to live their separate lives. There is no communal you, just 5 individuals. They may have started with the same brain and memories, but they immediately become separate beings, and thereafter live separate lives.
What you will just see happened on a cold, foggy morning on April 10, 1956. That morning, the 10th, in front of a stunned film crew that was shooting a science fiction film for an American international company. A voice called to me. I had to go, didn't I? In the middle of the night, the sky shone like noon. Explosion? An explosion of light, but quiet. How long did it last? I don't know, it's hard to say. Maybe a few seconds or a couple of years. None of that matters anymore. Futuristic greenhouses. The last traces of the sun impression were stolen from the editorials of mass hypnosis. I have a story for you. Turn the light off. Some people go to work. Others stay at home, and me, I make movies. Daily routines go with slow action and the sense that all time has been drained. These non-spaces remain like deserted islands surrounded by the sea of tranquility. Now that you've heard enough nonsense and smelled burnt mint, it's time to rest. Sweet dreams come soft as snow and they leave no traces behind while bringing plates full of moderate hedonism with horseradish on the side and shrimp cocktails in the middle. They collect ashtrays, bowls, and melted candlesticks and quickly disappear behind the curtains. Our servants are completely invisible, noiseless and efficient like these smart vacuum cleaners which are filled during the day and clean at night.